Hey guys, dOOmERdaZe here. Yeah, I know, it's been a while since I did a video. Just thought I'd do one to show what my Doom 2 looks like running on these mods now. Got it looking pretty good, I think, with a really good choice of mods, I believe. At least for this loadout. I got several loadouts. I mean, I'm running Project Brutality. I'm running the Black Edition with mods. I mean, I'm running different ones, but this one here, I just put together probably last week, I guess, and still been playing around and making sure everything is working and stuff like that. So far, so good. So anyway, um, the ones that you see marked out, this one right here is a map I'm working on, and another map that I'm working on that's uh, these are going to be part of a pack that I'm trying to put together. It's going to be a six-pack. At least that's what I'm trying to put together. And I've got about 5 or 6 maps made, but not all of them are done yet. They all just been kind of slowly evolving between each map so far, and about three, maybe three and a half to four, 3.5. Yeah, about halfway done on the third or fourth one, but either way, I got them working. I mean, they ain't nothing special, just something to play around in Doom. Hopefully, whenever I get them done, and then I'll get it released here pretty soon. I hope. At least that's what the goal is, anyway. It takes a while, man, to make these levels, man. It really does, man. You can't just put a room in a hallway and put a start point and throw in some enemies and put an exit. It just don't work that way for me. I'm too picky about the levels. But when I'm creating stuff, I like a lot of detail, and not a lot, but just detail. Instead of just a room with just an enemy in it. That's no fun. Get something visuals to look at, make it look nice. Shows time you put into it. But anyway, that's not what the video's about. Right now, we're using ZDL version 3.1.1, Brutal Doom 2 mods. My INI file saved here, dOOmERs run. And anyway, all the mods that you see that don't have the black line through them are the mods that'll be loaded. The ones that have the black lines will not be loaded. Therefore, these are just some maps that I'm testing and running. These two maps right here are pretty much done. Still got a couple of little placements here and there, but for the most part, those two are actually done. And I'm working on the third one now to finish it up. And I got the fourth one already started, so it won't be too long. It takes a little while, but it won't be long. I got some other maps that I still have that I haven't finished yet, so I'd like to get those into this pack if possible. But anyway, I'll show you what the mods here I'm running. We have the mod menu, which you'll see that in the options. When you select this, it'll show you these mods in there, like AI Director, Custom Doom, things like that. It'll show all these up in there. Now it doesn't show your textures and things like that and stuff in the mod menu, and a couple of others that don't show, but mostly Flexi HUD and, well, you'll see them, Tactical Lean, all that stuff. So we got the Spooky palette test. What that is a palette that changes kind of like the colors, so to speak, in the Doom. You know what the palette is. And we have the Glowing Eyes. Looks really cool in a dark room, and all you see is eyes coming at you. It's pretty cool. And then we got the AI director. We were running the Brutal Pack V10 10.3, which I believe is the latest version, at least as of this video, as far as I know. And Brutal Pack Neural, and we have the VHS CRT, which that is to give a VHS and a CRT kind of thing. I have it in here, but I'm not using it at the moment, so I have it turned off. And then the Doom HD pack, where when you first load the game and you see the Doom logo and the start menu and everything, or when it loads the game, you'll see that it's all in HD, and a few other things in there in this pack are in HD. We're running the DHTP PBR Texture Pack Extreme Edition. universal bump map. We have more lights, relighting, which I believe is the latest version, I think. And we have RTX on top of on all of that. And then we have the updated on the shotgun, the Carrots Black shotgun. We have Carrots updated skin for the shotgun. We have some gun sounds in here that are sound a little different. We have vanilla Glory Kill Master we're running. I can't get the regular Glory Kill to run. There's so many of them, and some of them I can't get to work. So I just went with the vanilla one. I don't use it all the time, but it's there. And then we have bullet time. Now I changed the hourglass in the bullet time that you see normally on the screen. I changed it to a bullet, which is I created within Paint.net, and it's a bullet for an SR-25 assault rifle. We have a tactical lean where you can lean left, lean right, pretty self-explanatory. BD dash is just you hit a key and you dash momentarily forward, whatever, depending on how you're moving in the world. And we have regen for your health and armor. Sticky movement where you kind of don't slide around and glide really, so to speak. Your movement is a little bit better instead of feel like you're not on ice. Target spy, when you point at a target, it tells you the name and other information. We have some crosshairs. Of course, we have the flashlight. Damn numbs, where it shows the damage you're doing to the enemy. Mugshot. This mod is required to have it above, and then whatever picture mod you want, like, whatever character model you want. There's a whole bunch of them online. So I found a few, and I found one in a pack, so it has a bunch of them in there. But I chose John Rambo. We have some post-combat taunts, which is which is a mod that, our hero likes to spit out his little one-liners from time to time. We have the Dusk and Celtic font, which is your font that you see on the main menu and a few other menus. Flexi HUD, where you see stuff in the lower left, lower right, upper left, which will have your mini map, your mugshot, and all of that stuff and everything. And that's a very versatile HUD, very good. If you want looking for a really good HUD, that right there is really good. You can turn things on and off that you don't want on the screen. You can move them around. It's pretty nice. We have Ultimate Custom Doom. We have our atmospheric playlist where you can hit a key and change whatever atmospheric you want to hear. And then we have some creepy ambient industrial sounds in the background where you'll hear certain things like screams, or you'll hear clanging chains and kind of strange voices, people screaming, kind of cool. And then the live verb, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 mods right here for your liquid, depending on what ratio you want. If you're running 1920 by 1080, then you would use the one that's 16 by 9 or 16 by 10, whatever. And then your lava texture patch, and then your terrain splashes. And then after you get all that done, we have our fog effects. We have universal rain for nice weather. And then we have our beautiful sky. And that's the mods I'm running right there, guys. And that's the load order I've been using, and I haven't had any issues. At least not yet, anyway. Can't say that there's not gonna happen, but so far it's been pretty good. And once you get them all loaded, test them out, see what you like. They're easy to find. Most of these came from Doom World, or just doing a Google and search the name and it'll pop up. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you have trouble looking for any of the mods that are in my list, let me know and I'll point you to the direction in the comments down below in the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play Doom 2 Map 01 to show off what the graphics and other little things I have going on within the game. And here we go. There's the reshade loading. And there's your HD dOOM2 logo screen right there, all in high definition. Well, at least as high as it can get. And then the credit screen shows you, the programmers and so on. We all know John Cormick and John Romero and all these guys. So kudos to you guys. Y'all created a game that's just like nothing else, man. It's awesome, man. We love it. But anyway, we'll go ahead and also I did make a title pick for when you do transition from one level to another, and you finish one level, go to the next, finish another. Anyway, in between the intermissions, you'll get my new screen that I created, the title pick. You'll see that at the end when we exit out of map 1, and I'll show you what that looks like. You'll see it when we exit. So I created that. Just got tired of the same old boring one. It's the skin, whatever it is, with the screaming people trapped in the skin or whatever, been there, done that kind of thing. So I figured, man, we'll make a new one and call it a day. But anyway, let's go ahead and you can see the nice high definition of the skull going on. You can go here and do your BP options if you want to set those up accordingly. That's the main pack that we're running on top of all the other mods. You go in here, of course, everybody knows, pretty much how to set up your game and so on. We're running in Vulkan at 5120 by 1440, running that, and we are also on a 49-inch Samsung ultra-wide 120 hertz refresh monitor. And then we're going to go down here running on a AMD 5800X3D with 64 gig of RAM on a 4090. And we'll go in here to the mod options and show you all the mods. There's your AI director, your shader, the relighting, glory kill, bullet time, tactical lean, the dash, the target spy, the flashlight, the damn numbs, mugshot of John Rambo, our one-liners that our heroes likes to say from time to time, the flexi HUD that you'll see in the upper left. You'll see the mini map. Lower left and lower right, you'll see the stats and John Rambo's head, all that kind of stuff there. We have Ultimate Custom Doom, low and invulnerability. I have those two on. Our liquid texture pack makes the liquid in the game look really nice. And then we have our weather, and then on top of that we have our brutal pack. So we'll go ahead and get started on just the first map just to kind of show you what it looks like. So we'll go new, we'll just do Hurt Me Plenty. Yeah, okay, let's go. We'll go over here, get out of the way real quick. That little noise right there, that's the health and armor regen. So we'll change the ambient. You can see it on the screen there come up in the... I can change whatever ambient I want. Pretty nice stuff, right? If I hit home, you'll see the reshade I'm running, which is my own personal created loneliness and despair. I run on most of my games, and I just tweak accordingly. But most of these is set in stone, man. Really tweaked out, really nice, and it makes most of my games look really, really nice. So there's that. So you can see what I'm running. Settings, click home, insert, whatever you want. Our shaders and stuff are loading and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get out of that, and then we'll leave the ambient going for now. Of course, we have our flashlight, nice textures going on, pretty nice stuff. All right, it is raining, our nice beautiful sky. And we'll go ahead and get started. And let's see, where's he at? He's right.
I'm knee-deep in the dead. This one's for Daisy!
Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Nice liquid. Splashes going on. Splash with the water. All that kind of stuff. All that bump mapping going on the textures. You can see it really nice. That BD dash with the bullet time. You see my bullet I created up in the upper right. Pretty cool stuff. SR25. I can turn off the so you can see it a little better. Turn off the layer. You see it? There you go. That's the HUD there. And then turn my layer back on I created. Pretty cool. Looks like he's wearing some shades or a helmet. Anyway, I'll show you that BD dash with the bullet time. Just really cool, man. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. I can, you can use that BD dash, and that BD dash will put me over there by the door. I mean, I don't even have to walk across any of this. I mean, it's so cool. See? You can just get around pretty quick, man. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, it's fun stuff. Nice textures. Got that little bit of fog going on. Kind of a bluish gray sort of kind of thing is what I'm kind of going for. Looking pretty decent, I think. And on most maps, it has the same feel. But we'll go ahead and end this here and show you my title pick that I made. Go ahead and end that. And but anyway, guys, pretty cool stuff, right? Let me know in the comments, man, what you think about it, man. It's pretty cool. All right, we'll go to exit. And there is my title screen. That's my title screen I created there. You can see the Doom guy there, and shows your kills, items, and secrets. dOOM2 right there. Pretty nice stuff, man. Pretty nice. Alright, man. Anyway, need any help or want to know something more about the mods I use? Let me know down in the comments down below. I'll be glad to provide the link for you. But do keep in mind, I will not archive these mods and send them to you. I will not make a pack for them either. Now, if it's my own personal mod or map, then okay, but I'll up it. But other people's mods, you should go and look them up and give those guys some kudos and credits for creating this stuff to make your game look like it does. And send them some love and some feedback, and you know, so that they can keep tracks of things going on when their mods are being downloaded and used. And but anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end that with you right there. dOOmERdaZe is out. Peace.